Hi everybody. My role as a FCA leader was to wake up super early before school. Only on Thursday mornings. We would meet once a week, every Thursday morning before school. So school started around 8:50, so I would have to wake up early. Sometimes we would have breakfast every morning before our meetings. So I would have to either go out and get breakfast or assign somebody to get breakfast. During the week, I would talk with our other leaders that we had, some of the younger classmen that we would have, and we would come up with a topic that a lot of people were probably struggling about, or they would suggest that we would talk about. So that could be any topic within their personal life or school life, the typical teenage problems. We would try and tie that into a Bible lesson, a Bible study, and that would be our lesson for the incoming week on that Thursday. We would not only try and figure out a solution to their problem, not only how to deal with it, but we would try and figure out a Christ-like solution. So what would God do? What would God want you to do? What would God want to see you doing and continue to do? And if you didn't have those problems during that week and you couldn't relate, maybe it was a good lesson for later on. You might have that problem. So we would just do that, have those lessons. We'd talk about things. We'd get to know each other very well. We had a lot of people come into our group. Bryson is my fellow co-leader that we had this past school year, and we ended up rising the attendance rate for our FCA meetings by 150%. So we started off, I remember my freshman year, we would have probably about 15 people show up, and FCA this year we ended up having around 80 people show up, especially to See You at the Flag was an event that we did. So that was what my role as a leader was. Then not only that, we had to engage people to keep coming. It was very early in the morning for people to come in, so a lot of people didn't want to wake up that early and things, but we would have to engage the other classmen. Since me and Bryson were going to be graduating soon, we had to have some juniors step up to the plate. And not only that, a lot of people don't like to talk about their problems and things like that, which is understandable, but when somebody needs help, you have to be there for them. So we had to figure out a way to engage the younger juniors for them to step up to the plate and take over when Bryson and I were leaving. So that was very hard, but we kind of made it through, and I hope to see them do good things in the near future. And in order to be one of those leaders, you have to have an open heart and an open mind. When people start to come with you with their problems, they're gonna be a little shaky. So you have to be there for them, figure out a way to make them comfortable with you and share. I was very blessed to have the opportunity to be a leader at FCA at Reagan. It opened many doors for me. I didn't realize how many doors it opened until I ended up graduating, and people wanted to know what leadership roles I had been in, and what did I do. And to show that, especially since I'm going into the business field, I had to prove myself. So FCA just opened so many doors that it actually made me more of an outgoing person. If you would have met me freshman year, I would have not talked this much. So with that being said, I'm very grateful for the opportunities FCA has given me, and I'm very blessed, and God bless you all.